International Women's Day is coming up this week, and March is Women's History Month. Our Caleb Colvin found out about how the women that have shaped our volunteer spirit.
Hello everyone. International Women's Day is this week, and as you all know, it's a very important holiday, so I'm going around talking to students to see which women have inspired them. Who is an important woman in your life and why?
I'd probably have to say it's my sister.
It's got to be my mom.
I would say my mom.
Definitely my mom.
My grandma.
By far my mom.
My mom, because she's always been there for me and she's always doing her best and working really hard, and so I aspire to be like her.
She's just kind of been the rock of our family and she's always supported me growing up, so I'd say her.
She supported me thick and thin, everything. Man, I couldn't do what I do without her.
She took me to all my sporting events growing up. She's always been there for me. I know if I called her, she'd be here on the dime, no doubt at all.
What's your favorite thing about the women in your life?
They're all very kind to me. If I'm struggling, I know I can go to them for help.
They always supported me when it came to life-changing decisions.
My three other siblings are all girls, so I feel like I've been able to bond with them.
I mean, they're really just great friends, honestly.
I gotta say it's strength.
The women in my life always show resilience and are always not letting anyone get them down and always showing as much positivity as possible.
I feel like all the women in my life are pretty supportive of me and all want the best for me.
I just love them. I think they're amazing.
What do you think men can do to support women better?
I think men could maybe just listen better sometimes.
I think just checking on them, making sure they're always all right too. I think something that's really important.
Definitely taking their ideas more into consideration. I know there's a lot of guys who just don't listen to women or their ideas at all because they think they're just not smart for some reason, and I think that's honestly just kind of ludicrous.
Sometimes women can be placed underneath them, and it's important that they make room to share their voices as well.
Understanding that there are drastic differences between men and women, and that we just all have to be supportive of one another and understand each other, because you might not understand what that person's going through in their life at that moment.
Women are people at the end of the day. A lot of guys, like to laugh or make fun of women or just treat them differently. They're people. Just treat them regularly, and they appreciate that.
Well, that's all I have for you all. Make sure you tell the women that are important in your life how much they mean to you this International Women's Day. I like to end this video saying a shout out to all the women that mean a lot to me. So shout out to my mom, shout out to my granny, shout out to Mrs. Tarwater, shout out to Mrs. Williams, rest in peace to my granny Pat. Shout out to all the ladies in the church growing up that showed a lot of love to me. Shout out to all my teachers as well growing up, K through 12, and the professors. I love you all, and I want y'all to know that y'all are very appreciated and y'all mean a lot to me.